First pitch is moments away in Cincinnati. The Cardinals and the Reds are next. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the opener of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Matt Carpenter makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Now here's the first pitch. Alan Craig is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ready now on 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here it comes, 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
You get the leadoff single, and now you got a 3-1 count. He's already in a little hot water here to start the ball game.
Here he comes, 3-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Michael Lee will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Ball 2 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Cardinals, nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Quentin Berry will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, center fielder, Quentin Berry.
And this is lifted the other way to left center. Therefore, it is Craig, and he'll put it away for the first out.
Batting second, second baseman,
Brandon Phillips will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on the way. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Joey Votto will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Miller readies the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. He's ready now. The pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Reds leave one. We played an inning. No score. Mark McGuire will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. First pitch coming. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
2-0 on the way. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
A 2-1 offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Full count pitch on its way. Bouncing ball back up the middle. And no chance bravado there. It's over his head.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Pause, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. And he drives one into deep right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run for Curtis Granderson as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Here's Johnny Peralta now.
Shortstop.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the first offering. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And Ellis is on base. That's a base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Shelby Miller will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One on the way. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Todd Frazier will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Frazier.
First pitch coming. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now Miller on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or 2 on close calls.
In now, Chris Heisey. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Zach Cozart will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Brian Pena will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Waits, now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's set, now the pitch. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. Matt Carpenter is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we'll start the third with a swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The next pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Mark McGuire will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy is going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Tony Cingrani makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Now the pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
The 3-1 is on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Quentin Berry will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. comes set. Now the pitch.
Oh.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let him go.
The 1-1.
Here we go.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, look at this. What a flip for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Oh, man, this would have been one heck of a double play if they just could turn it. Look at the quick reactions down there at third base. Then he pops up to his knees. He gets the throw off to second, but then that return throw comes in just a little too late to get them both. In my book, still a great play.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes on 3-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Three and 2, here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3-2 pitch. They send the runner here hoping to maybe stay out of a double play situation. The one thing you don't want is the strikeout, because normally they've got you dead to rights at second base. But he did get a decent jump that time, and he's going to wind up stealing it anyway.
In is Joey Votto now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And no play after that. So put runners at the corners now, as that'll likely be ruled an infield single.
Yeah, that's going to be an infield single, but I'll tell you what, if he doesn't knock this ball down, that guy's going to score from second. This is one of those plays that doesn't show up in the box score, but it could be important if they can strand that guy at third.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch, fouled back. Ready with the 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 2-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Curtis Granderson will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Curtis Granderson.
First offering on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Mark Ellis, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here's the full count offering. Grounded, foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, that's a tight little slider right there. It looked like it was going to be a ball, but then you can see the hard biting movement come back, and it winds up just catching that outside corner.
Standing in now, Mark Ellis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the right field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, you knew he was going to be halfway to the cycle one way or the other, and I don't think he got quite all of that one, but he still gave it a pretty good ride, and he's going to pull into second with his second base hit, and this one's a double.
Stepping in now, Shelby Miller, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Todd Frazier will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Come on.
Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now the pitch. Here we go. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Let's go, Cincinnati.
The 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Into the box, Chris Heisey. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. So 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Let's go, CP.
Ready on 2-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
These guys haven't had a whole lot of solid contact so far, but he says, hey, Steve, I'll show you some solid contact right here. This ball nearly gets out of the ballpark, but it winds up off the wall. And they've got a good shot at their first run here as he's into second base with a double.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, he'd been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Brian Pena will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double was his third of the season here in this first month. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Oh, a tough play from a knee. He gets him with a little help from the scoop at first. A nice play on both ends there.
Not a whole lot of time to react on this play. This is just a pivot on that left foot and stretch out there as quick as you can. But he's able to haul it in and then right himself to make that throw over to first. That's nicely done.
Into the box now, Tony Cingrani. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Matt Carpenter will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Carpenter.
And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
Here now is Alan Craig. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here's the 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball two.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Hot dog here.
The 2-0 on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And the pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Alfredo Simon is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Lee will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He waits, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Come on, turn the double.
1-0 on the way. Line drive. Caught at first by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself for the double play. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Quentin Berry will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Miller readies the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
The 3-1 coming. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. But things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here's the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Now Miller on 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Now, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Three-0 is on the way.
Here we go.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 3-1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 2-1 pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0 pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
The 1-1 home. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 3, Curtis.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Curtis Granderson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. The 1-0 now to Granderson. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Therefore it is Votto, 2 away now.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now the pitch. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. St. Louis is out in front, 4-1. Todd Frazier will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Chris Heisey will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Well, we could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Zach Cozart will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Well, that last pitch puts him at 100, so that probably makes this his last inning, even if he makes it all the way through.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
The 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and one out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting this.
In now, Brian Pena, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
The 1-0. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Here comes the 2-0. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Cincinnati, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Mark Ellis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now here's the pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here. A ball and a strike.
Come on, that was a strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one for Cozart at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, John Jay.
And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Get out of here, Cardinal.
Now the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Don't rush it.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here now is Alan Craig. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Go, Red.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Ready now on 1-1. In the air to right center. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the
One left for the Cardinals as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Trevor Rosenthal will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Victor Martinez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Victor Martinez.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Ball 2. The 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-1 on the way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Quentin Berry will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. The next pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
You can do it.
Now the 2-0. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Once again, a 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Brandon Phillips will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
All right, Phillips.
First offering on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is grounded toward Ellis, could be two. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. J.J. Hoover will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
J.J. Hoover.
Michael Lee will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Michael Lee.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here comes a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game.
McGuire.
Mark McGuire will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One on the way. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. The 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs to count full now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Full count offering on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball to the left side that's going to get by Cozart and into left, a base hit.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-1. Chopper, foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. On the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and this is past to diving Phillips, a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Johnny Peralta will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Get the batter out.
Now here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
The 1-0 home. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
He's taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Mark Ellis We'll dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out.
Come on, let's hold them.
And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
One 0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Hitters count 2-0. Out of play.
Stop him right here.
Here it comes, 2-1. Fouled straight back.
You can do it.
A deep breath, now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2, and this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on 2-2, and this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
3-2 with the bases loaded. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. The next 3-2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
I'll tell you what, that is one well-earned RBI right there. That's got to be the height of frustration for any pitcher. He's in a high-stress situation already with the bases loaded. He makes quality pitches time after time just trying to finish a guy off. And in the end, he winds up losing him, and he forces in a run.
Sam LeCure will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Matt Adams will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Ball 1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
The 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
The 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
A 2-1 offering. Back up the middle. That will get through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game. Matt Carpenter will stand in. The 8th batter in the inning as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. First pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. One 0 pitch now. 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 1. Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Joey Votto, who got the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that misses, ball one.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
One pitch on the way. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. The 2-2 coming. Full count. 3-2. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. 3-2, here it comes. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
The 1-2 with one away. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Todd Frazier waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Ellis. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. They're down 7-1. Alan Craig will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
1-0 on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
On the way. And that one's wide to the mark, all 3.
Definitely looking fastball there. And, you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Here comes the 3-0. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. 1 out, nobody on. The 3-1. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
One out and a runner on second base. From the belt, the pitch. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Now the 1-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Bruce is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Yadier Molina will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The men on third with 2 down. Now the 2-0 home. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Jonathan Broxton will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Curtis Granderson will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
2-0 count, the pitch. And that's not close. Off the plate, high, ball 3.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 3-1 home. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Reds 1. Chris Heisey will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Here's the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Payoff pitch coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Stepping in now, Brian Pena, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here's the pitch. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Curtis Granderson. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 8-1. Good night from Cincinnati.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, the winning pitcher is Shelby Miller. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Tony Cingrani. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.